Hello everyone, thanks for joining me on my channel Brun Free. My name's Brun. Today I'm inviting you to join me on my new permission. It's behind me. It's an old cottage built in 1841. So let's go do some digging. Cross your fingers that I find something. Even if I don't, it is such an honour and a pleasure to be here. Let me show you around. I just want to show you the most incredible stonework, blue stone I think they used to build these walls. Absolutely wonderful. This is all original work from way back in the 1800s. Now I'd also like to let you know that this site is full permission. It's actually private property, so it is not a public dig. And the owners have very kindly allowed me to enter and do as I need for historical research purposes in particular. So I just wanted to reiterate quite seriously how grateful I am to have the opportunity to come and have a look at this ruin. Absolutely splendid to be here. Now there's a lot of rubbish. I'm going to be careful, make sure there's no old snakes and things like that. But over there I have got my first target ringing at 55, 56 and jumping around a little bit. I'm going to dig that and fingers crossed it's something, because apparently other detecting people have been here and had a go. But I've got the Manticore with me today, so let's hope the Manticore can find some wonderful family history. See how we go. Well, the first target from the hole down there is a bottle top, so that's okay. We won't get disheartened. It's early days. Let's keep going. Well, our next target, very deep hole as you can see, ringing at 56 to 58, and it appears to be some sort of a little bolt. I'm not too sure. Very interesting. So I've never seen one like this before. So let's hope it's something that's old and part of the history from this particular cottage. There we go, let's keep going. Rightio, another target, a very old looking screw. So we'll hang on to that one. And just wanted to show you this giant mulberry tree. And apparently where this mulberry tree is, over here was sort of like a vegetable garden area. So the back of the property is just there. Very large mulberry tree. Very pretty. So our next target is just a shell casing from a little bullet. Just a little bullet there. But we have more in this hole. I'll just put this bullet thing down. Don't know if you can see, there's like probably a very large nail or something down there. It's kind of bent. I'm going to have to dig deep and get this one out and just see what it is. Be right back. Well, this is an interesting find I've never dug up before. It appears to be one of those drill bits that, you know, they used to use in the handheld, you know, winding drill that you drill a hole. So that is very old indeed. It was very deep, and it was one of a couple of targets. Had to use the knife, you know, the old digging tools, everything I could muster just to get down there without damaging it. So excellent find in my opinion for historical purposes, a wonderful find. Well, here we are with another nail from this hole. Now that target ID was about 64, 65 on the Manticore. Now I am digging pretty much everything today, so I'm not going to be continually showing targets, but I just want to show you the actual objects and the items for historical purposes. Now this is a really old nail from what I can see. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with that one too. So that's got a little bit of history. We'll keep that one. Well, here's a target that I'm hoping is a good one. Fingers crossed. Well, we've got a couple of nails once again. Look, I'm happy with the nails, like I said. Really enjoying just finding out what is in the ground in and around me. So I'm using all metal, just full horseshoe open, just going around and around, just seeing what's in the ground. Because I have a full permission anytime I like, I'll certainly be back. And as time goes by, some of this sort of stuff will come out of the ground and hopefully we'll find some good stuff. Although this is a good stuff in my opinion, so let's keep going. Right, this is one of those sitting down on the job moments, covered in dirt, but wouldn't have it any other way. What a wonderful, wonderful, exciting time I'm having. Look, I don't know what this find is, but it came out of that hole. It's just a bit of metal that's fairly light, and it has pierce here, then lever open. So obviously it's the cover of some sort of contents. Yeah, quite a nice, interesting find on this property. If you've seen one of these before, or it triggers any memories for you, you'll be able to help me find out what this might be from. Please let me know. Right, just to give you an idea of what this sounds like. I thought it was interesting because it was in the 40s and quite long. I figured it might be a shotgun cartridge, and I was correct. So that is another wonderful find. Very happy with that. Excellent. And you know it, another cartridge. Very nice. Hang on to that one as well. Right, I think it's another bullet. You can kind of tell on the line. So let's go down and have a look. And true to form, as the Manticore predicted, here we are, another shell casing. Oops, I'll grab my glove. Look, I just want to point out, important to wear gloves because there's glass in there. Can you see it? There's a little bit of glass in there. Very important to wear gloves. Let's keep going. And welcome back to another most magnificent nail. Look at that beauty. What a nail. You know, back in the day when they used a screwdriver and brute force just to get it in, and a lot of the timbers were hardwood. What a wonderful nail. And look at the front. Isn't that gorgeous? All that stonework, windows, green door, a bit of a veranda. It's just an incredible building. Corrugated iron, tin roof. Yeah, lovely, lovely history. Well, excuse the wind, I just had to show you. This is a snake skin. It's a brown snake by the look of it. No snake is attached. But look, it's a long one. It's about, just under 1 metre long. Actually, no, it's actually 1 metre long. And I would say that the snake that shed that skin probably lives in the crack underneath the concrete slab over there. So you've got to be careful when you're out and about. But this is the sort of stuff that kind of startles me sometimes. Good to know there are snakes around and they have shed their skin and they're very big and poisonous. Oh, here's another find, interesting find. Now this was going off on the Manticore at 99, like the highest pitch I've ever heard in my ears. Wow, ouch. So that was a very, very loud target, hence it's a big size as well, quite heavy. Looks like some sort of a squashed bowl or a plate, or it's definitely a type of a tin thing, so I'm not too sure, but yeah, we'll put that in the pouch. Look, I thought it's best if we come in here very carefully, not disturb too much, and I can show you at least what it may look like. Of course, I have a permission to be in here, and it's made quite clear to enter at my own risk, so I am being very careful and abiding by those conditions from the owner. Look, that's the fireplace. That's where they would have cooked their meals, sort of in the kitchen area. Wonderful. Look at the thickness of these walls. Quite spectacular. And this is also another fireplace area. This would have been the entrance and the family sort of lounge sitting area. Some cupboards there. What a wonderful fireplace. Just incredible. Don't think we'll go much further. It's a bit dusty for me, so we might just stop at this room and try and have a look through the front window of the other room. Incredible. Look, there's sort of like a plaster, like a wallpaper type paint, thick, very interesting, obviously overgrown, and it's a ruin, yeah. Wonderful, quite interesting. Look, here we are at the front entrance, and this is that lounge sitting area that we were just in a moment ago, where the fireplace is, and wonderful stonework at the front here as well. Probably the old original door, who knows? I'm assuming it might be. And this is that other bedroom that I didn't want to access through those wonky floorboards. So that's just another room. They weren't very big rooms, as you can see. You can see the fireplace from there, but it would have been easy to heat the home because it wasn't very big. Now, I've noticed some of this red brickwork, this paint on here. That is on a couple of the nails that I've dug up. So it just says to me that some of those nails are original from when the actual home was built and the paint was put on. They probably had a little bit of extra paint, and they painted some other things that had nails, and hence the nails have got the red paint. So that is very interesting for me. So let's keep going and have a bit more of a look around. If you've enjoyed this, give it a like and a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. I might even actually stop for a coffee in a moment, and then I'll have a swing at that group of 4 trees. So I'm hoping that maybe, I'm not 100% sure. I haven't read up all the history on it yet, but I'm hoping that maybe those trees might have shaded some horses and carts, and might have been part of this actual yard before all this sort of modern fencing was put in. So we'll go and have a look and see what we might find under there. And the last find of the day, just from underneath the trees area, is this sort of a lid, like a little bottle top or something. So I'm not quite sure, but that's it for today, folks. Well, everyone, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me. Today was about finding some artifacts, which I think I've done a few things. I've got some nails, I've got some bullet casings, and I've had a great time at this little cottage, and I shall be back with a smaller coil and have another go and keep looking for things. Until then, from me, bye for now.